Hey y'all, it's Sierra, aka Capricorn Moon Goddess, back with another fragrance oil review for Nature's Garden. This is over their Absinthe fragrance oil. I don't know if that is how you pronounce it, but that is how I am pronouncing it today, okay? And I was interested in trying this. I don't know what absinthe is, but I was interested in trying this because I have black currant absinthe from Candle Science. And it took me a while to actually like this fragrance. I did not like it at first, but I had it because I had made some lotions for my mom and we used this fragrance in one of her lotions, like a mixture. So, I just had it laying around, so I was like, "Okay, let me try it out again." I don't always like certain fragrances when I first get them, but then later it's kinda like how you might not like a certain food, but then you start liking it, your taste changes. So, it took me years to try this one again, and I actually liked it, and I used it in my Femme Fatale Scorpio candle because it is a very sultry scent, very deep, like very sexy type scent. So I was like, but then I realized that they reformulated it since I had originally purchased it. And Candle Science is doing this thing where they reformulated all of their fragrance oils to be phthalate free or to be like healthier. Um, a healthy fragrance oil is like, I don't know if that exists, but to be healthier, okay? So when I read those reviews about the reformulated one at the time that I read them, which was like last year, people weren't happy about it. They said it didn't smell the same. I don't know if there are new reviews that have been added that state otherwise, but from what I saw, people were saying it wasn't the same. So I was like, oh, I don't even know if I want to buy it again if it's not the same. But when I saw absinthe from Nature's Garden by itself, not mixed with anything else, I was like, okay, I want to try this because I don't even know what absinthe is. So I cannot tell y'all if it smells exactly like it's supposed to smell because I don't even know what it is. But let's smell it out of the bottle and then on a fragrance strip. So surprisingly, it's giving me almost a Cuban cigar type of scent with it's like spicy. It smells like maybe some ginger or some kind of spice or clove maybe, like licorice or anise. Anise is um it is a spice, but it smells kind of like black licorice. So maybe they have anise. It reminds me of a very masculine scent. So the one from Candle Science, black currant and absinthe, it is kind of a unisex one, but it to me it leans more feminine. Although some people reviewed it and said they think it's a masculine scent. To me, it's like feminine, but with masculine traits in there. Um, so this one is like straight up masculine, just the absinthe by itself. So maybe the black currant and the one from Candle Science is what makes it kind of more of a feminine type of scent. But this is a very masculine scent. It reminds me of Cuban cigar, and it just smells like a spice licorice cologne cigar tobacco fragrance to me. I wasn't expecting it to be as spicy as it is because you don't really get that in the one from Candle Science. But again, that is mixed with a bunch of other fragrance notes. So just know this is going to be a very spicy black licorice type of scent. So, interesting. I don't know if I like it or not. It also reminds me kind of gumdrops. Everything is reminding me of gumdrops these days. It reminds me of those little candies that used to like have the fruit on the outside. I mean, the sugar on the outside, and it was kind of like jelly on the inside. It kind of reminds me of that. So I think maybe this will be a nice mixer. Like maybe you can mix this with another, maybe you can mix this with like a whiskey scent, or you can mix it with a tobacco or a woodsy type of scent or something like that. But if you want, well, I just got it all over my hands. Okay, let me hurry up because I don't even know how to pause this to wash my hands. Actually, can y'all just hold on a minute? Can y'all? The thing about Nature's Garden is they fill their bottles all the way up. So, yeah, you got to be careful because they're filled all the way up. So, give me a moment. Let me go wash my hands, y'all. This is going to be hard to get off. That's the bad part about doing these on StreamYard instead of making the video and then editing the video. I think you can edit videos on StreamYard and cut stuff off, cut stuff out, but I don't know how to do that yet. So yeah, it's going to take a while of me washing my hands over and over and over again to get this off. But now that I wash my hands, it's still on there, but it does mellow out some. It has like a masculine scent. So it's like spicy masculine cologne. So let's look at the fragrance notes. I know they're on the screen, but I wasn't looking at them. So it says star anise, which I definitely recognize star anise. If you have that herb or if you have the essential oil, yes, it smells just like that. I don't know what fennel smells like because I don't have that essential oil yet. I will be getting it. But from what I have read, fennel also kind of has a licorice type um smell to it. So that's probably why the licorice spice smell is so strong, because it has star anise and fennel. Green herbal notes. I don't smell a whole lot of green. I think the closest to green might be tobacco. Melissa, which is also lemon balm. Um, I don't necessarily smell that in here. Cinnamon, I smell that. Nutmeg, I smell that. Amber and woods, maybe the amber and the woods is like the cologne type aspect of it, but it definitely smells very strong of star anise and fennel, which basically smell like spiced black licorice. So it's probably going to be a mixer scent for most people. I do have black licorice fragrance oil, and I have it's a nice scent. So I have black licorice from Nature's Garden, and I have an anise scent from Makesy. I just don't remember what it's called. It's anise and something else. And I do use those, but I use those in my protection candles. I have several variation of protection candles. But I just felt like using those in my protection candles as one of the options because they smell like black licorice, and black is a good color for protection. So I do have these type of scents. So I would probably buy this and mix it with the this probably could take the place of the black licorice that I have, um or the star anise scent that I have from Makesy, because this is cheaper than Makesy. So I may just replace it with that. So yeah, cinnamon is good for protection. Star anise is good for protection. So yeah, this would be a good scent if you are looking for a protection fragrance for if you do like spiritual candles and stuff like that. Okay, let's see what the reviews say, because I'm gonna be smelling this all day. Lord Jesus. Okay, a fragrance oil by Nature's Garden, Absinthe, also referred to as the Green Fairy, is an anise flavored, highly alcoholic beverage. I don't know about the highly alcoholic part. Does absinthe have something to do with alcohol? It might, but I don't know. Um, Oh, it's telling us what absinthe is. Okay. Absinthe is a highly alcoholic beverage derived from distillation of various herbs, including wormwood. I've got some wormwood essential oil. Um, Absinthe was once banned around the world because, ooh, I got some wormwood herb too. Like, the herbs. Does it give it an alcohol effect? Like if I make tea with it, interesting. I think wormwood is close to mugwort, so it might have the same effect. Oh yeah, basically, yeah, they're saying because it was portrayed as a dangerously addictive psychoactive drug. That makes sense because I think wormwood is close to mugwort, like I said, so it has like a psychedelic or like effect, kind of like lotus, where you might get sleepy or you might have visions and all that stuff. But this vilification of the liquor was never verified. The ban on absinthe was lifted in the United States in 2007. That wasn't that long ago. I've never heard of this of this liquor though. I don't really drink like that either. Okay. I thought they were gonna tell us more about the fragrance, but no, they were just telling us what the fragrance oil was. So the notes are star anise, fennel, green herbal notes, melissa, cinnamon, nutmeg, amber, and woods. And let's see what the reviews say. I'm not really looking at the ones about the soap, but most of these probably gonna be over soap. Okay, so this fragrance is quite strong. It's not my favorite smell. I'm currently testing soy candles with this, and they're thinking of combining this with another one. That's what I said. A lot of people will probably use this for a mixer scent. Unless you have a specific intent for it, like for me, for a protection candle, this would be perfect on its own. Okay. Someone says, I love the smell, but this acts terrible. They're talking about soap. Apparently, it doesn't behave well in soap. Somebody made a perfume out of this. I don't know if I would go that far to make a perfume out of it, but this person did and they like it. Okay. She says it smells similar to a perfume called Bulletproof. So if you know what that smells like, maybe that gives you a clue. Someone says, this is fabulous. I wanted a nice, earthy, spicy, masculine fragrance for Halloween. Okay. They use it for soap. This will be good to mix with a masculine scent. Like I said, people say this it has staying power. All right. It's strong. So you ain't going to have to worry about this being like a light fragrance or doesn't have a good scent throw. Somebody else is saying it behaved well in their soap, so I don't know. Probably depend on the type of soap you're making. This person says their hubby loves it. It does kind of become more wearable, I guess, as it mellows out. So we do have to remember out of the bottle. I forgot to smell this fragrance strip. Okay, let's smell the fragrance strip. So it does mellow out a little bit once you let it sit for a while. It's still very spicy, very licorice. So this would be really good if you are using like making this person said they made a perfume, but I probably would make a cologne with it. Although some people saying it can be a female scent. I would go more towards cologne. This is just a very nice spicy scent. That's all I can say. It's super strong, like people are saying. So you just have to be looking for this type of scent. If you're looking for this type of scent, then it's going to work for you. Okay. So that's what I have for Absinthe fragrance oil from Nature's Garden. This would be one that I will use for my protection candles. I think I'm going to replace my black licorice and a nice fragrance with this one because this one has the black licorice, but it also has the spices that are used for protection. So, anyway, That's what I have for y'all. Thanks for taking the time to watch. I got a few more to do. I'm gonna go wash my hands vigorously to try to get this scent off. And please like, share, and subscribe. And have a great rest of your day. Have y'all heard of absinthe as like alcohol? Like, does it taste as spicy as it smells? I just want to know. I really just want to know. But anyway, have a great day. Toodles.